Greetings YouTube, Fuzzfinger here and welcome to part 2 of the guide that's going to teach you how to collect the Lucid Nightmare secret mount here in Legion patch 7.3. If you enjoy watching the video, don't forget to support me by hitting the like button and stay subscribed to the Fuzzfinger Gaming YouTube channel for more like this in the future. So at the end of the last video, we ended up going to Ulduar in Northrend and solving a pretty interesting puzzle over there. To start off with today, we're going to be heading over to the Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, and that's located in Silithus, so make your way over to your faction's capital for the Alliance. That's going to be Stormwind, and we're going to use the portals, the Cataclysm portals, and in particular, the portal that's going to lead us over to Ulduar, and that's pretty much the furthest we can get away from where we are now, and the closest we can get to where we need to be, which is Silithus. So if you don't have the portal to Ulduar, which is possible if you didn't, when you leveled up through Cataclysm stuff, go to Ulduar, then you'll just have to make your way to Silithus manually. You can get the boat to Ratchet and then just fly down, or you can use the portal to Caverns of Time as well and make your way from there. So this is where we are. This is where we need to be. So we're just going to start floating west. I'm loving the way you're getting to see Argus in the sky everywhere you go now. It looks pretty awesome, that does. So I'll see you over at the dungeon. So once you actually reach Ahn'Qiraj, the external area, then you're going to have to make your way to the Temple raid, which is a 40-player level 60 raid. You'll have no problems with this at maximum level 110. And it's the 40-player version, as I say. There is a 20-player raid you can enter as well, but you're not interested in that place for this particular series of puzzles. So unfortunately you are going to have to make your way through the entire dungeon. There's no real way of avoiding that, but there are maps to lead you on your way, and there's plenty of walkthroughs and guides around the internet to make your way through here if you get stuck at any point. That's not really the point of this video, so I'm going to just skip ahead to the very end where you fight the final boss, Cthulhu. I'll see you there. You won't need a guide for this place though, folks. Once you kill the first boss and enter in the main temple, all you need to do is just make your way around clockwise this way, follow the map. You can ignore this green boss, Viscidus, he's completely optional. Just kill the bosses as you go. By the way, if you do want to kill this guy, you need to get it down to 1 health, it's the green slime, and then freeze it before you can take it out. Once you've frozen it, you need to hit it with as many attacks as quickly as possible, physical attacks, to kill it before it unfreezes. And then just make your way around clockwise. All the way around, kill the twin imps, then all the way until you're back to roughly where you started from, but on the other side. And then from here, it's just a case of continuing up. And then eventually you'll make your way into the boss room for Cthulhu. And we just need to take him out to get access to the puzzle. Right then guys, after you kill Cthulhu, just head back out his room here, and this time you're going to head right, and there should be some NPCs around here. We're just going to ignore those and continue on up these stairs here, and finally we come to the item we're after, which is this mind lava. Quite a strange thing, just situated on the table, and clicking it's going to begin our next puzzle. And this one's a bit of a tricky one. There's no clear answer on what it is that you need to do either, so we'll just zoom in here so we can see it, and it's going to zoom right in, and actually it's what it kind of follows you around. And what you want to try and do, it's basically like Bejewelled, is get some of this stuff to match up. And I think if you go over the right one, if you mouse over the right thing, it lights up the light at the bottom there, see? So that shows you, I think it shows you what it is that it wants you to match 5 in a row of. Now, it could be different on yours. A lot of people say it's the brains. But, I don't know, maybe it's random, maybe it's not. There's no clear consensus. Yeah, so it's just like Bejeweled. To get this stuff to move, you need to match 3 in a row. So just click 2, and now swap positions, and hopefully, you know, eventually you're going to be able to start moving things around a little bit. And as I say, there's no real consensus on what it is you need to do. You just have to keep playing, and hopefully, eventually, you'll be able to win the game. Eventually, once you've played for long enough, it does all go away. I think you just have to get a high score. In fact, I'm almost certain that's what triggers the puzzle to end. It took me about 30 minutes of just messing around, matching them all up, clearing them all away, building up some points which you can't see, it's invisible. But a lot of the comments that I've read on Wowhead and whatnot say you need to match 5 in a row. Well, I matched 5 in a row multiple times, and that didn't trigger the end. And I literally just matched 3 together, finally, and the whole puzzle went whoomph and disappeared. And anyway, what you're after is this note, which appears, the next inconspicuous note, which appears once you've solved that puzzle. And again, I'm almost certain it's just about high score. Just keep going at it. It does take a long time, but eventually you'll get it. And right-click on this. Deeper than deep awaits your seat. And we get another pretty little picture there for a moment. And perhaps more importantly, the actual, riddle thing is done. So we're going to head over now to the next area, which is in Deepholm. So back to Stormwind, or to your faction's capital city, I guess Orgrimmar for the Horde. And make your way over to Deepholm. There's a portal near where the Ulduar portal was in the first part of this episode. So once you've made your way over to Deepholm, you want to enter this kind of cave thing in the ground up here. So it's up the northeastern part of the zone, or more northernly, I guess, than east. But this kind of section here on the map is where you're heading to. Kind of holy section. And this one's a lot easier than the last bit in Ahn'Qiraj, so don't fret too much. So we're looking for this fissure opening right here. Again, that's where you're looking to come to, about 58.25 in terms of coordinates. Looks like somebody else is after the item as well. It's not there. So hopefully we're going to go the right way here. Put the coordinates up that we want, which is 63.8, 22.5, using the TomTom waypoint. So we're literally just going to follow it now. Oh, we can actually still mount up, though we can't fly. So it looks like we're heading down there, does it? Okay, just get carried around. Appreciate it. Drop me off now, please. Okay, same place. That was no good. But we'll try and avoid that thing then on this run around here. So we're just going to make our way around. And we're looking for another fissure thing, you see. So I want to try and avoid that thing that came and destroyed us a moment ago. Well, not destroyed, but wasted our time. That's probably a more appropriate thing to say. Aha, so here's a dark fissure. So this is what we're after. So we're going to click that first of all. Drop into the fissure. Warning, you're about to fall into a dark fissure. You may not be able to climb back out again. Are you sure you want to do this? Go for it. This should take us into a cave area. Looks like we're not the only ones here. A few other people are cottoning on now to this puzzle, aren't they? And around about here on the chair, there should be something. On the back of the chair, maybe. Since there's a lot of people here, I'm getting the feeling it's a spawn that you have to wait for. Ah, there we go. The plaque is old and barely legible. You can only make out fragments of each line of text. Supremacy, get, shirk, ek. Alright then folks, well that's pretty much as far as we can get at the moment until the community figures out the rest. So make sure you stay subscribed to the channel. As soon as it's become known, I'll make a video on it and we'll continue on with the secret puzzle questline thingy that we're doing in order to get the amazing but secret Lucid Nightmare mount. So stay tuned guys, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.